a victor here. They could take Corki Ezreal also and just put that Corki in the mid lane, even though it does give you questionable lane matchup. And it will be the Zilean actually in the mid lane. This really worked for Energy in their match against TSM in the NALCS last week. Is they had a flexibility of drafting into a poke composition here. And then instead, at the last pick, after they see the Braum, it gets flipped on its head into a dive comp. Your power spike once Zilean gets a couple items. And at that point, that's when you could really begin diving in earnest. But here comes Hachani over the wall, actually gets the knockup, and a TP coming in on the side of E-MFIRE. Hipo is on his way. Hachani now locked up, and we see Ssumday coming from the backside. First blood actually goes over to Ssumday. Soul is quite low. They're trying to pursue. Soul with a bomb is going to fall to Fly. And they actually managed to clean that up. Hachani looked like he might have been in some trouble after getting looted there by the Ryze after the TP, but that wasn't the case, and they will transition right into the Dragon here at 16 minutes. So we know KT started the season loving to play to Fifth Dragon, and this game they're well on their way to an early 5 Dragons. The banner of command, and now we have a dive coming through. Edge is caught out, Hachani just locks him up. And the follow-up damage there. There's a stun coming in from the Zilean bombs. Crush has to get out Arrow very low, and there's the TP. Hippo gonna come in. He's going to take out Arrow, but Arrow will revive, gets this Chrono Shift down onto him. GuGer now underneath the turret, trying to block as much as he can, and there's another kill for KT, and this is the threat of the dive with the Zilean. It is absolutely devastating, and the snipe there, as you say, from Nidalee. Very nice dive, and that's what they had to be worried about. They couldn't really capitalize on it. The KT push isn't going to stop now. They are going for this inhibitor.
Yeah, watching that play just makes me want to talk about the pick ban phase again.
You don't get the mana pool, but you get the double the mana regeneration. You still get the CDR. Ssumday now going to get grabbed here. Hippo coming in. Ssumday going to knock up 2 people. Score now GuGer form skirting the outside. Hachani's right in the middle of the fight. Fly coming in for the follow-up. There's 1 bomb onto Hachani. There's 2 bombs onto the rest of E-MFIRE. Crush not going to be able to do much with a flank. Score gets the first kill of this fight. Ssumday fell low, but the poke is still raining in from KT. E-MFIRE going to have to fall away from this Dragon.
That fight started out as a 3v5, but they still managed to turn it around, just showing how much big of an advantage KT has over E-MFIRE at this point, taking the 3rd drag at this again. So
here we go again. Now we see the disengage. Crush going to knock up Arrow, but Arrow has no problem getting out. That Hippo actually going to TP in from the backside, knock up Arrow, but Ssumday gets low in the mid lane, does have to flash backwards. Hippo now caught and collapsed on in the back line.
Zilean
Fly gets a double kill. Hachani still here, skirting the outside, trying to get some hits onto this inhibitor. As we see a 3-for-0 trade. Some fly, and now the engage. Hachani going to pop his ultimate. Soul exhausted. Soul pushed into the turret, and that's going to be a finisher from Score in the GuGer form. Hachani backs off with 0 HP effectively.
This is game.
Yeah, that's going to be the win here for KT. After that lane swap, this was a perfect game from KT ROLSTER. Beyond those 2 early turrets, they make it 11-0 in kills